Good evening, everybody. I did not expect to be checking in again so soon. I had a question on yesterday's video about the AboutTime protein powder, peanut butter flavor. And I wanted to go ahead and answer it in another video because I was doing some packing today. And I realized that not very many people talk about what you need to take with you to surgery. Also, not a lot of people talk about what you should take when you're traveling out of state or out of country. So I thought that was important, so I wanted to go ahead and make a video, and if anybody would be looking in the future, it would be there. So let me answer the question first. I will try to locate the website. I believe it's abouttime.com of where you can get samples of the protein powder. You can buy them in little packages like this, or you can buy a big tub. And of course they have, you know, a ton of flavors. The question was about sugar, if there was any sugar in it. And there's not actually even a entry for sugar on here. But if you look in the ingredients here at the bottom, it says that it has stevia in it. So unless you're really sensitive to stevia, it's sugar-free, which is great. And these are yummy deliciousness. And this is actually the last packet of peanut butter that I have, because I got up this morning and I was going to make a shake. And I discovered that I only had vanilla, banana, and chocolate left, which did not make me happy at all. So this morning I had banana, which is pretty good if you enhance it with a little bit of banana extract. So these are good. AboutTime.com. I think that's the website. I'll double check. I'll put it below there. So you can click on it and you can go and get yourself some samples, because these are good. Moving on to checklists. First of all, there is a wealth of information on the internet. And if you are a modern person, if you're on YouTube, you're an internet person. Okay? Just saying. If you're not on Vertical Sleeve Talk, get on it. Really. There's like Vertical Sleeve Talk, Lap Band Talk, and I think like Gastric Bypass Talk or whatever. They're kind of all on the same network. Vertical Sleeve Talk has a wealth of information, a ton of people there that, you know, there's some oldies and there's some newbies, and between everybody, if you have a question, I guarantee you it's been answered there. So get on there. If you don't want to join, at least bookmark it. Do a search for any questions that you might be having. Almost guaranteed that you'll find someone that has had that experience. If you're wondering if something is normal, if you're wondering if something is abnormal, should I see a doctor about this? What kind of questions do you have about that? How do you choose a doctor? How do you decide to go to Mexico? It's all there. There are specific forums, there are local forums, there are blogs, there are groups. Get into it and use the wealth of information that is there. On that site, what did I do with my phone? Here it is. On that site, in the pre-op forum, you will find a thread called What to Bring to the Hospital. There's a downloadable list. I got it here on my phone that you can't see because of the glare. There's a downloadable list that you can check things off. You can add extra things that you might want to bring. You can print it out. You can add other stuff on it. But it's just to make sure that you bring everything that you think you might need. And there's a couple extra things on these lists that you might not have thought of before. For example, you may want to get what's called a binder, which is basically just a compression garment. It sort of brings everything all in. It gives you a little bit extra support. It also gives you a little bit of protection for your incisions from things rubbing up against it, rubbing up against them, I should say. I've heard that people like using a binder, especially in the first few days for getting in and out of bed when you're in a hospital, while you're driving, and I plan on wearing mine on the airplane just for a little bit of extra support. It'll help you, you know, sit up straight so you won't slouch and kind of smush, which might irritate your incisions. A few other things that are on this list that you may want to bring. Body wipes, because it may be a day or so until you get a shower because of your incisions. Breath strips. The mouth is very dry when you first come out of surgery, so you'll want something to put in your mouth. Gas relief, chewable, or strips. These are major important. The first thing everyone says is make sure you have some Gas X or some Tums, because the gas is no joke. So make sure you have those. Throat lozenges, lip balm, snacks and water, lotion, deodorant, toothbrush, toothpaste. Hit up CVS, get in their travel aisle, and load up on that travel size stuff. I did that today. It was great. I love travel size anything. Camera, pen and a pad of paper for any questions, a Spanish dictionary if you're going to Mexico, reading materials, a small firm pillow, especially for the ride home. Dr. Alvarez gives all of his patients a little pillow. It's smaller than this pillow, but it's something that you hold up against your belly, especially say if you're getting in and out of the car. You can fasten your seatbelt over it. If you're in the plane, you should be able to fasten your seatbelt over that belly. It's so that the belt is not rubbing up against your belly or rubbing up against your incisions. Very helpful to have, and especially like even if you're just sitting there, it's just a little bit of something maybe to lean up against to give you a little bit more support. Comfy pajamas, or a robe. I was thinking about just taking a couple of long dresses because I wear maxi dresses all year long. But I was thinking my doctor might want to look at my incisions, and no, I do not want to hike my dress up, you know, over my belly so he can look at my incisions and my underwear and everything. Never mind the fact that he just opened me up and removed 80% of my stomach. I don't want him to see my underwear. So, I also have a list that my doctor's nurse, Susan, the wonderful Susan, sent me, and I highlighted a couple things that were important for me to bring, most especially because I'm traveling to Mexico for surgery. Number one on the list is a passport. You must have a current passport, either a book or a card, but you gotta have it, and it's gotta be current. Also, current photo ID, chapstick, Gas X CPAP machine if you need it, Crystal Light on the go, bouillon cubes, a change of clothing for your trip home, a good book or magazine, protein bullets. Let me show you guys these. I got some of these yesterday. This is called a protein bullet. It's a new way protein bullets in grape flavor because I like grape and strawberries. Gross. These are lactose-free, gluten-free, caffeine-free, sugar-free, fat-free. There are 42 grams of protein in this bullet. So you can start adding this to your water or your Crystal Light after you get out of surgery to start getting in your protein. My doctor says to bring a couple of these so you can start adding in your protein. I hope to God I can fly with this, because if not, I'm going to be SOL. And these mothers were, well, I won't say they were pricey, but I spent too much money on them for TSA to take it. So I need to double check I can fly with this. But these would be a great way to get in your protein. Now, I have heard that these are sweet. So especially after surgery, our pouches might not take to them. So I plan on just really watering it down. I'm definitely not going to shoot 42 grams of protein at once, but this is called a protein bullet. I got this at Walmart. You can also go to endobariatric.com and they sell them there. So protein bullet. What else? A comfortable bra I normally wear an underwire. I'm a G cup, so I wear an underwire, and it's probably not going to work with any incision that I have way up there. So I've heard if you get a sports bra, get one that closes in the front, because then that doesn't mess with your incisions. Let me tell you something. If you are above a double D cup and you buy a genie bra and you think it's going to work, think again. Because I brought some genie bras, and praise Wheezy that I tried it on. No. No. My boobs were like, hey! Hi! Like all out the side and out the front, and there was zero support. None. I was like pendulous, and the girls were like, hey, what's up? What's up? Like, no. I sent those back. So I had to call and get a RMA number to return them. And she's like, okay, why are you returning them? And I said, these do not work. She's like, now did you? Yeah, they don't work. So I'm just saying. I know they sell the genie bras at Walmart. So if you can try them on while you're at Walmart, I should have done that. I did not, because I hate doing that. I would rather just send the stuff back later. So genie bras don't work if you're big chested, and I am. So light robe, slippers, or easy slide on shoes for walking the hallway not right after, probably rest the first night if you have a late surgery, but as soon as possible. Your doctor likes to have you up and walking, every hour, every half hour. The best thing ever for relieving the gas in your abdomen is walking. So they want you up and moving around and, being mobile. So that's kind of all I have for my list. If you can think of anything else that's really helpful. Oh, another thing I just thought of, a hot water bottle. I have heard that recommended many times, especially for post-op. Once you're home and recuperating, a nice hot water bottle over your belly. I have heard that is great. So I'm gonna get one of those. I think that's all I can really think of. I've got to finish packing like tomorrow night because I leave on Tuesday for Houston. And when I come back home, I will be sleeved. It's very exciting. So, other than that, everything's great. Day 8, pre-op liquid diet. I'm not even hungry by this point. Actually, I was kind of starving tonight because I waited so long to eat. I didn't eat between brunch and going to my boss's party. And there was so much food. I really wanted some shrimp, and I didn't have any. I just drank water all night. And everybody's like, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I had to go. I'm hungry. So I had 2 protein shakes in the car. I had an Atkins and a Muscle Milk Light, and I was like, gulp, 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 gulp when I got in the car. I was a little hungry, so. But other than that, I'm doing totally fine. So the liquid diet is doable. It's a little difficult the first few days, but I think then you're just so excited to be almost there. That's really easy just to stick to plan. At least it is for me. So I think that is all, and I hope everybody has a good night and a good day tomorrow. I will be busy until I get on the plane on Tuesday. I will be exhausted. So that is it. Thanks for listening to my rambling. I hope you found something useful. I will try to put a link down there for the AboutTime protein powder, and join Vertical Sleeve Talk. Look for me. I'm the Curvy J. I have a hair on my face. Get that information. It's better to know too much than not enough. So there's a lot of people on the forum that don't seem to know things I feel like they should know. So get informed. I feel like information is our most powerful tool, and that's why we do YouTube videos. Everybody have a good night. Bye-bye.